Have you ever opened your journal and felt like you're not doing enough? Like you didn't use your time well, you didn't accomplish enough, and you're falling behind your own life. And sometimes a journal can feel more like a report card than a safe place. Maybe you have felt this too. If you have, this video is for you. Today, I want to share how I have come to see my journaling as a place I can return to without pressure or judgment. Journaling became productivity. When we hear the word journaling, many of us think of productivity. For example, goal planning, habit tracking, to-do list, and systems for better performances. Sure, these are really helpful tools, but when I used to my journal mainly for these purposes only, it started to feel like another place where I had to do things really well. I need to show my great performances, a place where I was being measured or evaluated. For example, I didn't originally use a habit tracker. We use a habit tracker with a lot of square, right, to check filling in the small squares when we create a habit. When I saw many videos online, I noticed how people were using beautiful and well-designed trackers. So I thought, ooh, that looks good. That looks nice. So maybe I should try it. So I did. But for me, I didn't feel right. First, I often forgot to record it. And even when I did, there are too many empty boxes. When I saw those empty squares, empty spaces, I felt discouraged to feel like I'm failing to create a habit. And because it showed me what I had not done, it made me feel like I was not doing well. And over time, journaling started to feel heavy and I didn't even want to open it. So I realized I needed to protect journaling as a safe place. A place where I can come back without feeling judged. And because I think we all need at least one place, right? Where we can be completely honest with ourselves. And for me, I wanted my journal to be that place. So this is what I started to do to protect journaling as a safe place. There's two things. So first is what I did was I separated my journal and my planner. So many of those functions, like productivity tools, those functions we often use in journaling actually belong to planner. So like tracking, organizing tasks, and managing responsibilities, and then tracking daily or weekly tasks. Those things belong to planner. And the simple rule is a planner asks, what do I need to do? And all the answers to that question go to planner. And a journal will ask, how am I doing? So when I separated the two, journaling becomes much lighter. And my journal became a place that embraces me, not a place to evaluate me or evaluate my performances. And it feels like a place that gently asks, how are you? Journaling. So a place where I can freely share how I am doing, really. And I can let my thoughts come out as they are. And when I want to write a lot, I let it be. And when I only have a few lines, that's okay too. It's always there to support me. And second thing I did was I also changed how I look at my planner. The planner is for managing our life, right? And then for our responsibilities. So I still use the planner to manage my responsibilities and daily life. But instead of focusing on what I missed, I try to notice what I did. So for example, even with something like habit tracker, if only one square is filled, for example, I can say, yes, I did it once this week. And that small action still matters. So I focus on what I did instead of how many times I missed. So for me, journaling is no longer only about productivity because all productivity features or functions belong to planner. And then journal is more feel like quiet companion without any judgment. Recently, I was trying to keep my daily writing time because I try to build a habit of writing every day. And at first I used a tracker, but it left many blank squares. So I choose something very simpler, is that in my journal, I wrote just one sentence. For example, today, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., writing session done. And that was enough to begin. And I wanted to notice that I had a writing session today instead of focusing on how many times I missed it during this week and I'm failing creating a habit. So instead of managing myself, I felt more like I was just acknowledging what I did. And over time, my relationship with the journaling changed. So it became a place where I can write freely. So anything I can write, it can be very small things or sometimes just strange things and very ambitious goals and dreams. Because there is no judgment or pressure. I can freely write and express myself. And it became a place where I can take a deep breath and exhale. And I think we all need a space like that. So for me, journaling is not only a productivity tool. Journaling is for both planner and then journal book. Journaling is not a productivity tool. It feels more like a quiet companion that always listens to me. So maybe your journal can be a place like that too. And thank you for sharing your time with me. And if you enjoy reflection, reading, and journaling, I love to see you again here in Moon Reading Room. Bye.